I've been staring at this picture of you all day. And I want to do something special for us tonight. Stop by that club you like.
This nigga's so annoying,
Come on.
I'm trying to hurry up in these games fast. Like, Clem trying his hardest, bro. I'm trying to end these games fast. I'm coming here trying hard as hell, bro. Damn, bro, how many times you gonna fucking pay me? Shit! Niggas annoying, bro. I'm gonna post this nigga the rest of this fucking game, bro. That nigga trying so hard too, bro. Damn, bro. Nigga gotta play 50 times, bro. Over and over. They gave him a fucking consistent layup over me, bro. Every time he played, they let him make every fucking thing, bro. Going, bro. Whoever knew like so, what's good with you? Damn, bro. This fifth fucking 4th time playing me in a row. Niggas fucking gay, bro. Damn, bro. Play me 20 fucking times. Damn, bitch ass nigga, you a bitch. I never seen a nigga in my life, bro. Ride dick so fucking hard, bro. Nigga try hard every fucking time he play me too, bro. Damn. Nigga ride dick. Get the fuck off the court. Take your bitch ass on, bro. Playing me 50 fucking times. Damn. Your 5th time fucking playing me. Damn. Over, bro. Damn, 4 times in a fucking row, the same person, over and over, bro. I understand like 2 or 3 times, get your rematch, but damn, bro. It don't take that much to get a fucking win, bro. Damn. They coming around 30 times, bro. Sitting here for 2 hours, bro. Shit is Oh.
up and hold you in my arms for the night. You been gone for so long, let's celebrate that we unite. I hit you up, you say don't call you, that was hurtful. I guess I figure after all I deserve you. Caught up in a dog, I swear I did not mean I hurt you. But look who we are, look what we built, now they could search you. Except all the pain, it come to a scene. Swear I can't wait to take you somewhere overseas. Wait, you don't wait the table doing it, I be pouring up lean. Watching Mexico Narcos while I'm rubbing your feet. She a real rough rider, let me get behind her. Put this dick inside her, and she just want my title. I make her eat a perk, fuck her, shorty a survivor. She a hood queen, and her name is Renata. She a real rough rider, let me get behind her. Put this dick inside her, and she just want my title. I make her eat a perk, fuck her, shorty a survivor. She a hood queen, and her name is Renata. Red a penny, and I think I pay over for it. I'm starting to think that I pay over for your love. I'm fresh as hell, it's your loss, I ain't no scrub. I was falling in love with you, ain't take you as no dog. You something else, you don't know what to do it yourself. You grown, you don't need no help. My love is too heartfelt, but I just wanna wrap you up and hold you in my arms for the night. You been gone for so long, let's celebrate that we unite. Protect on your arm and about tears to your eyes. I want a gift, there was some shit to make it right. Damn, made up this morning, but I'm still feeling right. Oh, you don't want me, I'm not perfect, I should die. Damn, hell, loyalty, love, low life. I'm that nigga that they don't like. I be that nigga that's so versatile. Everyday life, we living life. Now take off, cause shorty bad, we living fast. And you can't tell her for to give up something you never had. A real rough rider, let me get behind her. Put this dick inside her, and she just want my title. I make her eat a perk, fuck her, shorty a survivor. She a hood queen, and her name is Renata. She a real rough rider, let me get behind her. Put this dick inside her, and she just want my title. I make her eat a perk, fuck her, shorty a survivor. She a hood queen, and her name is Renata.
Rest in peace to all the kids that lost their lives in the Parkland shooting. This song is dedicated to you. Okay, she gone every single night. And I don't mind, but I can't lie. I'm lost to the God, I ain't on mine. So I don't wanna die, yeah. When you cross my road, I don't wanna die, yeah. No, I'm not a riot, I might start a riot, yeah. I'm so fucking tired, yeah. So, what you say? Feeling good, I'm feeling great. Sorry, I'm fucking hate. Stacking cheese all on my plate. Outside my misery, I think I'll find a way of envisioning a better life for the rest of us. The rest of us. Oh, for the rest of us. The rest of us. Okay, she gone every single night.
Control Center for NBA 2K20.
Yes, yeah.
I'm over him. I don't give a fuck about him. I'm over him. I'm over him. I won't let any distraction keep me from winning. I can get a way more VIP boyfriend. A way more VIP boyfriend.
Please block that. Hello?
Mario, okay, what you doing? You ate.
Hmm?
You ate.
I'm not eating a second. I just fed Paige.
You what?
I just fed Paige.
You just said, hey, you ate. You still want to, you got to eat. You don't want that?
I ate some at Popeyes.
Okay. That's it. She just changed her diaper too.
I had to change to like an hour. I'm gonna change an hour too, but I'm gonna change it again though.
Look there.
Yeah. I'm on a 40 game rush streak.
Take my clothes off. Take my clothes off.
What the fuck?
Take my clothes off. Take my clothes off. In the name of love. Take my clothes off. Take my clothes off. In the name of love. Take my clothes off. Take my clothes off. We're having sex with a guy? Raise to your neck. Raise to your neck. Want lust, pain, fear, excitement, the bed, your cock, on your bed, flex bed, on the bed, head, on the bed, flex bed, scratch, on the bed, head, on the bed. In the name of love, take my clothes off, take my clothes off, in the name of love, take my clothes off, take my clothes off, in the name of love, take my clothes off, take my clothes off, in the name of love, take my clothes off, take my clothes off.
I hate this so much.
Push into it, whimper, penetrate it, tummy turn. Grab the lip, push into it, push him slowly. Feeling his resistance fade away. The bed, your cock, on your bed, flex bed, on the bed, head, on the bed, flex bed, scratch, on the bed, head, on the bed.
you know someone else, I hope they love you like I did. I did. Say you love me, but you can't. The shit you do for me, for another nigga, you do the same. I can't hold on, play these critics dog in my name. I'm tryna move on, I'm not with your lies and with your game. She tried to fake a baby, I ain't tripping about that girl, I want your love. When it's really up, so I don't give a fuck. DC Blitz be turn up at the club, okay, okay. Don't fuck with that, that's my thing. Don't fuck with that, that's my thing. You the man free, bring your ass my way. Your name can make me tap 3 times on my phone. Hold my stop on, speed on the highway. No party on a Friday, check that money like highway. Can't listen to what I say, bitch, you know I need you. Just wanna please you from behind, you won't beat you. Soon as you throw it back, I go in D2. Now it's time to put my clothes on, I don't wanna leave you. Bitch in your face says I be with somebody. Every move that I make, I be on you, on side me, on right, you advise me. I'm tryna make sure that my head on. Instead you telling me I'm dead wrong, but you not always me. Don't blame on what I done right, don't we all agree? Who should feel shame? But you not always me. Don't blame on what I done right, don't we all agree? Who should feel shame? Got my burn on so they won't play me. Put that blueprint on it and make me think about pledging. I need you to save me, these hoes tryna raise me. Just like you the cops, so you just gotta chase me. And make you know I changed the world. All these phones be matching. Real nigga gon' do it better. Even though IRS text me. I say that motorsport, Supercross can't jack me. I say for that KTM, I won't Kawasaki. Counting money and working on myself, that's simply what I've been. I've been. Wishing if you know someone else, I hope they love you like I did. I did. Vision your face says I be with somebody. Every move that I make, I be on you, on side me, on right, you advise me. I'm tryna make sure that my head on. Instead you telling me I'm dead wrong, but you not always me. Don't blame on what I done right, don't we all agree? Who should feel shame? But you not always me. Don't blame on what I done right, don't we all agree? Who should feel shame?
So, hey, how are you doing, Mike? What's your last name again, Mike? Wait, your name is Mike Hawk? Hawk? Mike Hawk? Is it even that bad if he just eats my pussy? My pussy? Mike Hawk? And I was starting to go to sleep. But then I had a better idea. Eat my pussy. Eat my pussy. Eat my pussy. Eat my pussy.
What the fuck, bro?
Let him eat my pussy.
Bro. What the hell, bro? What's wrong with music?
Where let him eat my pussy.
Like, what's wrong with music?
Choices. Where let him eat my pussy. I don't know. I don't know. Where let him eat my pussy. And that choice was very easy because at the end of the day, I will let him eat my pussy. Of course, I will let him eat my pussy. My pussies are for my friends. That's what I always say. Pussies are for my friends. That's what I always say. And I was starting to go to sleep. But then I had a better idea. Eat my pussy. Eat my pussy. Eat my pussy. Eat my pussy. Where I let him eat my pussy. I don't know. I don't know. Where I let him eat my pussy. Choices. balls in my mouth, deep throat circus. Drop something, pick it up slow on purpose. Watch me bend over, come steady and hurt this. Free club, bitch. I'm sorry, I can't help it. He don't want me fucking nobody else. He's selfish. Should've saw the lace on the nigga when he felt this. Coming all down, this dick warm and melts. It can't no bitch replace this young twat. Cause I can go 24/7, it's non-stop. Know how to kick your man off the block. Roll my pussy on the dick while I'm drinking pop. Fuck yeah, I said it. He and this nigga that good credit. He give me his credit cards and tell me to use debit. Cause being with me, my nigga stay well fed. He sucking my pussy while he getting his ass ready. I smoke trees while I'm up on my knees. After that, cook your steak with real cheese. The back so bad in that chicken till he can't breathe. He fucked me so good, I couldn't find my way. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know. When I let it be see. Choices.
This fucking this shit.
When I let it be see. I don't know. I don't know. When I let it be that drink told me. Cause I know these niggas ain't gon' hand that new suit. Yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young nigga saying double back twice in a row. 3 bitches plays all in my home. First G, tell it out when I make a song. Let my brother day and make it home. She be out on me like she need me. I don't need you at all. She believe me. She be mad every time when I really ain't know. Got me posted all alone with the slums. Be a lot of money on the line, what I'm going for. You don't stick with me now, long run, you will see. Take off, continue to the line, they saying that they see me. No suit, yeah, big boss. And all these niggas ain't telling business, I'm a big bean. R-C, yeah, bad yellow bone, talking about you on sexy. Told her just splash a whole lot of water on me. Put it in the back while we R-A-C-E. No cool, take off, cause I know these niggas ain't gon' hand that new suit. Yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young nigga saying double back twice in a row. 3 bitches plays all in my home. First G, tell it out when I make a song. Let my brother day, he ain't make it home. Swift, yeah. Show her how to get the money, oh. Tennis on nigga, yeah. From the back, got that touching the top. Yeah. Big old pill, tryna get it on heart with no call. Chopping it up for the wrong. Ain't even how you using your tongue. Man, young nigga, man, right now. Check out I'm living, that you wouldn't got none. Millions in the bank, got enough. Me and Flo, 1.3 each, stay added up if you pay count. $250,000 chain, $250,000. Wow. I know how to get it, poker in my mama house. $1 million business, I ain't never turning down. Me and Casey, no cool. Take off, cause I know these niggas ain't gon' hand that new suit. Yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young nigga saying double back twice in a row. 3 bitches plays all in my home. First G, tell it out when I make a song. Let my brother day, he ain't make it home.
We don't have live music. Everybody be lost.
It feels like every video I'm saying this team is a mess or that team is a mess. And the funny and unfortunate thing is that it's true, but also it feels like it's the same teams that continually have problems. And I think that truly does suck for the fans that are involved and invested in those teams. I mean, come on. The Los Angeles Clippers, they go out, they get Kawhi Leonard, they get Paul George, and then instantly this team starts selling everybody on a dream. Well, so far, things have looked like more and more of a nightmare. There's no way I would have looked at the Clippers getting Paul George and Kawhi Leonard as a bad thing. And I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but with everything bad that has happened surrounding the franchise, you can't help but feel bad for Clippers.
For sure.
Of course, though, on the plus side, the
And what we
Clippers
knew,
have
like I
gotten
said, we
to
were
watch some of
3 away
the
from
exciting
1.4K.
teams of the past decade. CP3, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, Lob City. Not only did the Clippers have Lob City, they had an incredibly deep roster surrounding that Lob City team. The unfortunate thing about that Clippers team was they were injured a lot. They never won at the highest level. And come to think about it, when that team fell apart, There were
Keep doing it.
Clippers were under investigation by the NBA. You guys might not believe me, but they are. This video, we had a lot to talk about surrounding this Los Angeles Clippers franchise. But before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Hoop video. And that's facts. Guys, I've been planning to stream a lot this upcoming week. You guys will not want to miss a stream. The link to my stream will be in the description below. Also, you'll find the link to my football channel there, and we're going to be turning up on that channel very, very soon. So I can honestly sit here and say I never thought I'd have to bring TMZ into a Get Like Hoop video, but here we are. So this whole investigating the Los Angeles Clippers thing started out when Johnny Wilkes filed a lawsuit saying that Jerry West promised him $2.5 million for helping the Clippers sign superstar free agent Kawhi Leonard in 2019. TMZ says that Wilkes filed this lawsuit for breach of contract. TMZ also went on to say that Wilkes had met West on April 10th, 2019 at the Staples Center and informed the Clippers that he had close ties to Kawhi and his uncle, Dennis Robertson. Soon after, West reached out for help. Said he would get Kawhi to join the Clippers if a deal was made. Now, also according to TMZ, the Clippers agreed to give Kawhi's uncle a home in Southern California with some other amenities in order to help them lock down Kawhi Leonard. Wilkes said he was never paid his money, and he also said that he told West to acquire Paul George before zeroing in on Kawhi Leonard. And of course, we all know it's common thought that Kawhi was not coming to Los Angeles without Paul George. Now, naturally, the NBA gets a hold of this whole situation, and they're like, hey man, what's going on over there? I think we should go check that out. The NBA is a major business. Millions on the line. It wouldn't surprise me to see tampering happening across the entire league. Like, literally half of Clutch is on the Lakers roster. Again, a little hyperbole. And of course, I'm not saying the Lakers tampered or
I'm on Wister right now.
that tampered.
Like and sub up,
We've
though.
seen so many different instances of tampering going down that when there is tampering, I truly don't think anybody should be surprised. I actually want to know what
God
you
damn,
guys
it's
think
going
about
hard for
tampering
one still,
rules
boy.
down in the comments below. Of course, the Clippers, they get wind of what's going on. They got to drop a statement. They say
Whoever
the
knew like to sub
lawsuit
up.
filed by Johnny Wilkes is replete with inaccuracies and the allegations are baseless. The Clippers are fully cooperating with the NBA in its investigation, which is standard when these types of allegations are made. They are providing the NBA with evidence that the allegations are false. My initial response is, what does
This
evidence
nigga's
look
annoying
like
as
in this
hell.
situation? I'm sure the Clippers are providing very valuable evidence, but I'm just interested in knowing what evidence looks like in this situation. How can you prove a recruiting process was 100% organic? Now, naturally, we know Kawhi is a Los Angeles guy. I truly do believe that regardless of anything that happened,
Do you spend more on groceries, transportation, or entertainment? Make senior spending habits. Keep tabs on where and how you
Slipping.
spend. View purchases you made last week.
I wanted to go to the Clippers no matter what. But of course, that's just my take.
Oh, the game on Rich? As you can see, you see I'm in the game, right?
Looking in, so I can't truly even pretend to have perspective on this entire incident. So here I am to give you guys Kawhi's perspective.
And the NBA opening the investigation into the team. How well do you know Johnny Wilkes, and did he play any role in your recruitment to this team, your decision to join this team?
Bro, come on.
Not at all. That has nothing to do with me. Studying my mind with that someone. So, I'm from LA, and I grew up here my whole life. And I'm here,
Bro, this nigga hop steps every time I have him. Clown.
Now, naturally, Kawhi is a
God
little
damn.
different. This is a multi-dimensional person, but one thing for sure Kawhi has always struck me as is somebody that is straightforward. Now, naturally, the news surrounding the Los Angeles Clippers does not stop there. Jerry West allegedly made the Lakers a crap show in a voice note during the Kawhi free agency saga. According to TMZ, he also said that Kawhi Leonard would be the best player on the team if he went to the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, Kawhi Leonard is an absolute beast, but is he going to be the best player on the Los Angeles
Was I
Lakers
Street?
with the
70?
Lakers uniform? My answer is no. Right now, I'm not sure Kawhi would be the second best player in a Lakers uniform. But of course, that's all opinion. You guys can let me know your opinion on Kawhi Leonard.
Bro, this the only way this nigga scores. God damn, bro. Got all that dribbling and do a hop step at the end every fucking time, bro.
Said the Lakers would be a crap show. This team was anything but a crap show last season. This team went out and took the 2020 NBA championship with what felt like a very little.
Damn.
At no point during the postseason did I ever really feel like the Lakers team got to the NBA Finals. It felt like they took things to another level.
That's tough. Nigga's fucking trash. Game Rich, actually one more time to time you out, bro. I told you I'm already playing the game right now, bro. I just told you I'm in the middle of a game, bro. You keep asking me the same question, bro. Can you not hear me, bro? I'm in the middle of a game. You keep asking me, can we play, bro? I'm on a whole 40-some game win streak, bro. I said I can't play right now. I'm on a win streak.
In the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets were able to go out and acquire LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball was a major W for Charlotte in so many different ways. Charlotte has young players with great potential to be excited about. But LaMelo is somebody that gets attention that simply is unimaginable. And I truly do feel like Charlotte needed somebody that had massive upside. Superstar potential, somebody that was going to sell out and get the Charlotte fans really jumping. It just so happens that LaMelo not only has the talent, has the popularity, but he also makes Charlotte a much better team. And the players around LaMelo Ball are much better players when he's playing. If you've played basketball in real life, then hopefully you've come across at least one good passer throughout your hoop career. If you've played with a good passer, then you know how exciting they are to play with. Personally, when I play with somebody that can pass the ball, I'm more involved offensively. I'm more locked in on defense. I think it's funny that a lot of people thought LaMelo Ball was going to come into the league a chunker, and he's the opposite. This guy is as pure of a playmaker as they come. He sees things steps in advance. You want to know what else is funny? I've seen a lot of people call LaMelo Ball the worst shooter of all the Ball brothers. I'm just going to say right now, If LaMelo Ball is consistently knocking down three-pointers, jump shots, then the league is in trouble. This video, we have a ton to talk about. But before we go any further, today's video is sponsored by SBD Play. SBD Play is a free-to-play
I'm good.
sports betting
I'm
site.
good.
Real time and real
I'm
odds.
good.
This is not a fantasy league. You get a virtual $500 cash each week to place money line, point spread, or total wagers on a daily selection of NFL, NHL, NBA, or MLB games. Sign up for a free account to make sure you're not missing out on your 500. SBD Play is straight heat. You can choose a league and make great picks with your virtual bankroll.
Breaking news. I'm Christina with PetSmart Positive News, and this is my co-host Tatum and his friend Chance. Chance and friends are being sold at PetSmarts across the country, helping to bring joy to pets and people in need. Toys donated by pet parents in our stores will be given to children's hospitals and local charities of the store's choice.
NBA 2K20.
Yes, pups just like you love getting Chance and Friends every year. Toys can also be bought to take home, and 10% of sales from Chance and Friends benefit PetSmart charities. Find Chance and Friends at your local PetSmart store today. Wow, a new Buick for me?
To James, from James. That's just what I wanted.
Is this a new Buick? A Secret Santa myself? I shouldn't have. I have been very good this year. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Don't forget you this holiday season. Get an SUV from Buick. Celebrate the holidays with Buick. Now everyone can get GM employee pricing on most Buick SUV models. Use it to get nearly $8,400 total value on this Enclave Avenir.
You can find out who wins and then do it all over again. Placing a bet on SBD Play, quick and easy. SBD Play is a great way to test your knowledge and strategies without committing any real money. It's a risk-free environment, so you don't have to lose any money to play. A major shout out to SBD Play for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to click the link in my description box and sign up for SBD Play now. LaMelo Ball shot 25% from three in the NBL, so I truly do understand why a lot of people felt like he wouldn't be able to shoot the ball coming into the season. Throughout his career, he's been somebody that struggled with the consistency of their jump shot. I mean, there's simply no way around it. 25% is 25. And LaMelo Ball was taking almost 7 threes a game at 25%. At the end of the day, at least he was taking them, and at least he looked confident shooting the basketball. This may sound silly to a lot of people, but confidence is a great trait to have on the basketball floor. It can seriously take you a very long way. NBADraft.net said LaMelo Ball's jump shot lacks any real consistency, and just like his older brother, that can be attributed to his highly unorthodox shooting form. His release point is low, somewhere between his chin and his chest, and he shoots a shot with below average elevation, leading to plenty of flat shots and bad misses whether open or contested. It's funny because LaMelo did airball a shot in tonight's game, but everybody airballs. I've even seen Stephen Curry airball wide open jump shots. Despite LaMelo Ball struggling from the three-point line in the NBL, he was a very solid free throw shooter at 72%. That 72% is a great sign for Melo's jump shot. The truth is, a lot of young players, as they get older, as they work harder, they typically see their free throw percentage increase. A lot of people like to compare Melo to Lonzo, and I don't think Melo and Zoe are identical players and in identical situations. When ZO2 was struggling with his shot, he was struggling from everywhere. Zoe's rookie year, he shot 30% from the field and 45% from the free throw line, which is a worse percentage than Shaq ever shot in his career.
If you have psoriatic arthritis, Enbrel helps relieve joint pain, helps stop joint damage, and helps skin get clearer. Enbrel may lower your ability to fight infections. Serious, sometimes fatal events, including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace where fungal infections are common, or if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or paleness. Don't start Enbrel if you have an infection like the flu. Enbrel.
Louis XIV, also known as Louis the Great, Louis the Grand Monarch, and Louis...
From the free throw line. Lonzo Ball was that bad at shooting free throws, and he's still not great, but at least we're seeing signs of improvement. Last season, Zoe shocked the league and shot 38% from deep. I'm not going to say he was a marksman, but on catch and shoot three-pointers, he's a perfect complement to Zion Williamson. And since we're talking about shooting, we have to talk about how LaMelo Ball shot the ball tonight. This guy was 4 of 9 from the three-point line. Now, with no context, shooting 4 of 9 from the three-point line isn't mind-boggling. But if Ben Simmons walked down the court and went 4 of 9 from 3, the internet would literally break. Now, of course, Melo's not Ben Simmons. He's his own player. And what I just said is definitely maybe a tad bit of a hyperbole. I'm sure you guys understand where I'm coming from. LaMelo Ball is somebody that wasn't supposed to walk into the league and be able to shoot the basketball. If LaMelo was knocking down three-pointers at a legit rate in the NBL, who's to say this guy doesn't end up going number 1 in this year's NBA draft? I talked about this a little bit earlier, but what I love about LaMelo is it truly feels like he doesn't care about his last shot. Make or miss, he's going to have the same confidence. He's going to have the same approach on the next shot. Another thing that I love is that LaMelo Ball is not afraid to get into the lane in order to create plays or just finish around the rim. One thing Zoe really struggled with at the NBA level was consistently finishing around the basket. And it kind of felt like he didn't want to attack because he could not shoot free throws. Melo is such a good playmaker. Everybody is worried about his shooting. Everybody was worried about his scoring. Melo dropped 18 points tonight, and it wasn't a ball-dominant 18. Melo's 18 came within the flow of the offense, and it felt effortless. With Gordon Hayward out of the lineup, Cody Martin got the start tonight. But with Gordon Hayward out of the lineup, I want to see the Charlotte Hornets unleash LaMelo Ball. I understand why you bring a prospect like Melo off the bench, why you bring young players off the bench. But when you draft somebody so high with all of the potential, we just want to see these guys play. Through the course of 2 games, the Hornets had 48 turnovers. They're a young team. They're going to get better with time. Individually, LaMelo has had 10 and 3, which isn't great, but it's a number that I think will definitely drop. Remember, these guys did not have long training camps. There was no summer league. These rookies have to be afforded the opportunity. In the comments below, I want to know right now where you guys rank Ben Simmons when it comes to being one of the best players in the NBA. Just give me your current ranking. That's all I want to know. Now that we've gotten that out the way, Ben Simmons is an absolutely phenomenal player. I'm talking about this guy is a one-man game changer. I truly do think you can put Ben Simmons on a lottery team. I'm not going to say that lottery team is going to make the playoffs, but they will possibly be a threat. This guy can guard 1 through 5. He can make your bad players look a lot better. He's one of the fastest 6'9" guys in the league when it comes to pushing the pace. 6'9", 6'10", whatever you want to call him. This guy gets up and down the court in a blur, and he knows how to finish and make others play beyond their level. It's crazy, man. I've seen so much Ben Simmons hate because he won't shoot jumpers that it feels like everybody discredits everything else this guy is amazing at. Not just good. Ben Simmons has the potential to be one of the best players in the league currently, but I feel like that's what frustrates everybody. He's already amazing, but he can be even better. And him becoming a lot better doesn't even involve a major change in his game, depending on who you ask, I guess. Because if Ben Simmons simply shot the ball at around 30% from 3, even the mid-range area, he would become a much, much better player. Remember when I said Ben Simmons has the potential to become one of the best players in the NBA? Well, what if I told you the Philadelphia 76ers were willing to trade him. You might not believe me. Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video. And that's facts. This upcoming week, I'm going to be streaming a ton. I have my setup done. The face cam is ready. I think you guys are really going to enjoy my streams. I'm going to drop a link to my stream in the description below. In that same description, you'll also find a link to my football channel. And guys, I am going to be going very hard on that channel very soon. I say this like every video, one of the best scorers in NBA history. I really feel like you have to say that before you talk about Harden because there's so much negativity surrounding him now. And I really just don't want people to forget how good Harden truly is. Earlier today, The Athletic reported this about James Harden from an anonymous source. They said that James Harden pretty much messes up your whole organization. They said he's a terrific scorer, but not a championship player. They said there are concerns he can negatively affect a team's culture. I've seen reports saying that Harden would have demanded a trade if the Rockets didn't get Russell Westbrook. And now Harden is the one demanding the trade. And I've also seen reports that Russell Westbrook and his culture issues revolved around James Harden. But of course, we connected those dots a long time ago. I still think Harden and Westbrook are boys, and if they wanted to make it work out, they truly could have. But I don't think there's a question about them being the right fit for each other, because we know it didn't work out. Earlier today, Woj reported that the Rockets are increasingly expanding trade discussions on James Harden beyond his performance. Destinations of Brooklyn and Philadelphia. And in this situation, I have to say, good for the Houston Rockets. I didn't know they were initially trying to please Harden yet again. In this case, they may have not had a choice because Harden has tanked his value so much that you have to be a very, very brave team to take him on, knowing everything that has happened over the past decade surrounding him and the Rockets situation. Again, I understand. James Harden don't become available that often. And when you can go out and you can get somebody that can bring a team of me's to the NBA playoffs, you kind of want to do it. At the end of the day, the name of the game is winning a championship. The more star players you have, I feel like the higher your championship odds become. And in the NBA, it can be incredibly hard to acquire star players. You want to know why the Clippers gave up so much to get Kawhi and PG? Even though it hasn't worked out at the highest level, the Clippers knew that getting two stars, a superstar in Kawhi Leonard, is a very, very tough task to do. And man, the Clippers actually have a lot of nonsense surrounding the Kawhi Leonard situation now. And we're going to talk about that in an upcoming video very soon if you guys would like. I'm not sure tampering is even the word. So despite Doc Rivers saying that he likes his team, and despite Morey being heavily invested in their squad, Shams came out today and said the 76ers have been going all in on James Harden essentially, including Ben Simmons in trade packages. If you're trying to get James Harden and you're offering Ben Simmons, you are definitely heavily invested. Now, of course, Shams has also said the talks have not been fluid. So, James Harden is readily available to the rest of the NBA. My question is, if what Shams is saying is true, and Shams isn't normally wrong, what package are the Houston Rockets saying no to for Ben Simmons? If I can get Ben Simmons for James Harden, I'm going to do it. My assumption is there has to be some disagreement on pick compensation But seriously, if I could just get Ben Simmons for Harden straight up, if I'm the Rockets, I'm pressing send. But of course, I'm somebody that's very high on Ben Simmons, and I'm somebody that just watched James Harden tank his value, not as low as it can go, but these past few months have definitely not been great for the value of James Harden. And I think that's all tactical from Harden, and I think that's painfully obvious. It seems like recently he's just been trying to stick it to Houston. Now, if the Philadelphia 76ers do go out and they acquire Harden, they have a great team. They already have a great team. That's the thing. I think the 76ers will be contenders for many, many years with their current core. So them going out and getting James Harden is another win-now move that I'm not going to say I hate, because this is a team that could easily win the championship. Harden and Embiid surrounded by all those shooters and defenders sound absolutely ridiculous. But I do question just a little bit, because naturally, I'm a guy that likes to question things, and I think that can be a very good thing, just not taking things as they are. If James Harden ends up being bought in Philadelphia, yeah, I think this is a team that can definitely go out, contend at the highest level, maybe win a championship. It's going to be tough. The league is in a good place right now. The Lakers are really good. The Nets are going to be good. The Raptors are going to surprise people. The Celtics are good. The Heat are going to be back. Honestly, it's just a great time to be a basketball fan. Apparently, the Miami Heat and 76ers are currently front runners for Harden. And apparently the Heat don't want to part with Duncan Robinson in a James Harden trade. This James Harden situation is one of the wildest I have ever seen. Harden in Miami, though, might be a vibe. Where do you want to see Harden? Let me know. Let me know what you guys feel about this whole situation. Clicking the video on the screen right now is a great way to support my channel. I'm Get Like Coop, bringing you guys the scoop until our next upload. So in one of my recent videos, we discussed the Houston Rockets and the possibilities of trading James Harden or Russell Westbrook. Well, today I'm here to let you guys know that now we have more news on the entire situation. In my last video regarding the Rockets, I voiced my frustration with the Rockets franchise, and despite the Rockets being very good over the course of the past few seasons, even the past decade, they were never good enough. Now, if there are Rockets fans that are watching this video, maybe you could chime in on the situation. I live in Houston, so I feel like I know what I'm talking about regarding the Houston Rockets, and I'm also a fan of the Rockets. They're one of my favorite teams. When I went to a Rockets game earlier this season, I could feel the energy getting sucked out of the arena after every James Harden isolation. When he was knocking shots down, it was great, but when he would miss, you could feel the disdain and the frustration in the entire arena. And I actually know quite a few Rockets fans who feel as if the James Harden era in Houston has ran its course. You guys know my take on James Harden. I think he's one of the best players in the entire NBA, one of the best offensive players to ever play the game of basketball. But when it comes to the postseason, I just feel like James Harden hasn't always put together the most desirable performance. Does anybody remember when Josh Smith had to seemingly lead the Rockets to the conference finals? This is a legit thing. Josh Smith saved a series against the Los Angeles Clippers, and he did so while James Harden was benched. And if you ask Josh Smith, he'll tell you that this benching and the Rockets winning the series led to the firing of their coach at the time, Kevin McHale.
Oh, they benched James. Yeah, they benched James, and that's why he probably got fired. That's what I believe. McHale. I honestly believe that.
Smith standing tall. Smith's got Jordan, steps back, takes it, and makes it!
I only remember bits and pieces about this incident, so I'll have to go back and do more digging, but it's an interesting situation to say the least. But of course, we don't even have to go that far back to find a playoff letdown regarding James Harden, regarding the Houston Rockets. If you go to Game 7 against the Oklahoma City Thunder, I felt like the Rockets had no business winning this game, and I thought James Harden in particular had a very poor game despite having some very big plays. He was 4-15 from the field. He only had 17 points. He had 4 turnovers, 5 fouls, and throughout this game, you could feel him deferring to Russell Westbrook, who, if you ask me, has gotten way too much hate. But it just didn't make any sense to me. How could you lead the league in field goal attempts to possibly shrink and defer in the biggest moments of the game? Before we go any further, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. You will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video. And that's facts. If you guys could do me a major favor, go ahead and drop a like on this video right now. It tells YouTube you enjoy my content, and it also shows me that you guys are loving what you are seeing. Lastly, guys, if you find yourself getting recommended a lot of my content, or you just really enjoy my content, dropping a subscription helps me in like a big way. Every subscription is much appreciated. Okay, so let's get this understood. Daryl Morey steps down, meaning the next GM is going to have to step up in a major way. There's going to be a lot of pressure on the next GM. I thought the Rockets might go easy and just simply let the next GM blow things up, but it doesn't seem like that is going to be the case. In the NBA, I've always viewed coaching win-now teams as a situation a coach simply doesn't want to be in because the talent is there. But if you don't win now, then you're out of there. You're already on the clock. I feel like the second you take if I was a coach, I'd want to personally coach a young team with talent. Not one of those young teams that don't really have guys to build around, but a young team like the Pelicans, which has a good bit of talent and maybe lower expectations. If you surpass expectations, then you get a lot of credit. The same goes for the GM. It's, oh, look at the great moves and look at how great this coach has been for us. Nobody expected us to be here, but here we are competing at a high level. I mean, if you're a coach and you have a young team and you simply have guys going out giving their all every night, you'll hear the media talking about, look at how hard these guys are playing for this coach. A lot of times it doesn't even matter if the team is winning or losing. Hey, if Gentry had the Pelicans playing hard basketball, I wouldn't have complained one bit. But the Pelicans simply weren't competing at a very high level. So yes, it does seem like the Rockets want to run it back. The blow it up and start it over thing is not for this offseason. The reason that the person that reported this feels this way is because they're keeping James Harden informed and getting his input on coaching discussions and considerations. You wouldn't involve him in this if you're planning on sending him off somewhere. Does this mean James Harden and Russell Westbrook are untouchable? I wouldn't say untouchable, but I would say the Rockets have at least James Harden in their plans going forward, and I would have to assume that Russell Westbrook is also still in their future plans. But of course, it's the NBA, and we have seen crazier stuff happen on pretty much a very consistent basis. Buddy Hield for Boogie, still one of the more interesting trades I have ever seen happen. So let's look at things from a Rocket fan perspective and a Rockets perspective for just a second. Fans and maybe even management grew tired of the Mike D'Antoni, James Harden ISO ball. It really is going to be interesting to see the system that the Rockets run going forward with James Harden and possibly Russell Westbrook. Now, we know from Harden's time in OKC, he can be a very great off-ball player if need be. Seeing Harden move off ball in 2020, 2021 would be kind of scary. I honestly can't even picture it, but the possibility of him being more involved off ball or just looking interested without the ball in his hands does intrigue me. In the comments below, let me know what coach you would most like to see coaching the Houston Rockets going forward. Doesn't even have to be a head coach, just somebody that you would like to see involved with the Rockets staff. The Rockets pick this year is top 4 protected, meaning that regardless of what happens, the Rockets would still have a high chance to lose this pick if they did decide to try and tank. But in 2022, 2023, the Rockets do have their picks, and they would have a chance to get young talent and prepare for the pick list 2024, 2025, and 2026 that they have upcoming. Yes, you heard me right. So if the Rockets truly do want to reset things, it does make sense that they wait maybe at least one more season. Hey, there's also the possibility that next season we see more of the dominant Westbrook that we saw for stretches of this season, stretches where Westbrook flat out looked like an MVP. And if that is the case, if nothing else, he could raise his trade value going forward. But as it stands, James Harden and Russell Westbrook are not getting any younger, unfortunately. Now, just because the Rockets aren't going all in on tanking, that doesn't mean that they won't look to upgrade their roster if it means trading a player that may have a lot of value to them. One rumor that I did see is that the Rockets are interested in trading for 76ers big man Joel Embiid, and everything is available except James Harden. Now, I think I discussed this a little bit in my last Rockets video, but looking into this trade, Embiid in Houston would be incredibly fun, but I can't see a package that they would put together that would be able to get Embiid. If I'm Philly and the Rockets call about Embiid, I instantly hang up the phone, especially if Harden is not available. Now, I believe when I asked you guys about this trade in my last video, I didn't get any good responses. If you could put together a trade package for Joel Embiid from the Houston Rockets, do it down in the comments below. Personally, I think Kevin Love and Andre Drummond are much more realistic options for the Houston Rockets. Let me know your thoughts on those players possibly joining the Rockets. Be sure to click and watch the video on the screen right now. Be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
You don't live life hands-on. You go out into the world and take hold of every passing moment. From holding on tight for another swing to savoring every last drop of ice cream. Your hands are how you do it. Wash your hands with soft soap and live hands-on.
This is an extremely tough challenge that Canelo is taking on. This will be a fantastic fight.
Oh my god, bro. This nigga third time playing in a row, bro.
Purple. The coin bar. Purple.
I've moved for a very long time, so the chemistry we have on the court, you know, is easier. I'm from LA, so let's go! One more teammate, James Harden. Here comes Harden.
Could make to that style. I fit right in. Personally, I'm able to the floor spread gives me a good opportunity to be able to attack, penetrate, kick.
This nigga on my dick. Why you trying so hard, bro?
Rebound at a high level, push the break, gets us out on the break.
God damn.
A lot of different things in my opinion. I think the style of play is great.
Damn, bro. Nigga playing me 50
I'm looking forward to just getting out space and open the floor, shooters all around and playing that way.
Hey, Russell, can you talk about just the process of in the back?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
In the back, from when you first even thought you could come to Houston, it seemed to happen pretty quickly. But can you talk about the process and how it was being a part of that?
It's a crazy process, honestly, but it was a collaborative effort. It was a process that obviously came very, very quickly, but I thought it was the best decision for me in my career right now, and to be able to reunite, with a brother, a friend, and to be able to do that is something that you dream about and you live for, and that's something that was exciting to me.
I guess everything is good until it's bad. Hey, I know you guys hate the cliches, but I love to say them sometimes, especially the super cliche ones. So we have the Houston Rockets seemingly falling apart right before our very eyes. We knew things were bad yesterday. We knew things were not going in the right direction for the Rockets. Things are way worse than we could possibly imagine. It's also surreal to me because James Harden and Russell Westbrook seem like very good friends, and I'm sure their relationship will stay strong regardless of what happens in their playing careers going forward. You can have somebody be your brother, your family, but that doesn't mean you have to have a professional relationship with them where you like working with them. They always say friends and business don't mix. Well, I guess sometimes that can be true. I think Westbrook's and Harden's relationship, again, will go far beyond anything that has happened this past season, especially since my guy Harden is still out here wishing Westbrook a happy birthday. Yes, I did have to bring some positivity before I got into the Rockets falling apart like a bad game of Jenga. Subscribe right now because you will not want to miss another Get Like Coop video. And that's facts. A lot of people are going to come into this video and expect James Harden slander. Well, I'm not going to be the person slandering James Harden at all. You guys know how I feel about James Harden. I've made it abundantly clear. I think this is one of the best shooting guards to ever play the game of basketball. But at some point, we have to look back at James Harden and start to question some of the things that have been going on surrounding the Houston Rockets organization. When I went to a Rockets game this past season, it always seemed like James Harden and Russell Westbrook were operating on two different timelines. At the same time, I thought this yin and yang type effect could be a very good thing. Maybe they could sort of balance each other out. In games where the Rockets or James Harden would be disengaged, Russell Westbrook would be going 150%. I think that's just the type of player Russ is, and just because Harden doesn't look engaged doesn't mean he's not actively impacting the game of basketball in a major way. But I think that's where the problem starts to arise, at least for the Houston Rockets. Not long ago, Kobe Bryant went on record and said this regarding James Harden and his style of basketball.
I'm not a fan of in terms of winning championships. I don't think that style is ever going to win championships. But at the same time, you have to keep your team's head above water to win games. So you have to do what you have to do to win games, and he's doing that.
Kobe Bryant was right. When the Rockets were playing their best basketball, everybody was getting engaged. Chris Paul was touching the ball and also helping to make sure everybody on the offense was engaged and not just a piece to some James Harden isolation puzzle. Game 7, man. No Chris Paul against the Golden State Warriors. An absurd amount of missed threes. The Rockets almost did it, but they didn't. The Rockets needed Chris Paul, while the NBA needed somebody to save them from the Warriors. It's insane to think about how good the Warriors were at their peak. And then the question starts to arise, what do you really call the Warriors' peak? Look, I don't know. I don't have the answers for everything. Me, Kevin Durant was unstoppable. But the chemistry on prior Warrior teams, it was unbeatable. This brings us to the wonderful topic of the Warriors acquiring Kevin Durant. How did the Warriors acquire one of the greatest small forwards of all time? The answer is easy. The Warriors culture was irreplaceable. Everybody wanted the Warriors culture on their team. It just so happens that Kevin Durant went to the culture, and then the culture kind of became a mess. But the point still stands. Culture in the NBA is so important. KD will be the first to tell you one of the major reasons he was drawn to the Brooklyn Nets. He liked what the Nets were doing. Everybody was bought in on a cerebral level. Look, culture doesn't just get you stars either. It's a star-driven league, yes, but building a team goes far beyond just acquiring stars. You have to have great role players if you truly want to go out and win a championship. Nobody does it by themselves, though. If you get caught in the basketball argument, you'll probably hear otherwise. Russell Westbrook?
You say you're 1,333? Hey, we both about to hit 1.4K. I need like 3 more for the game. I need like 3 more, though. I'm at like 1,397, 1,398 or some shit like that. You're at 1,397. I just need 3 more. Yeah, we both gonna hit that hoe for real. God damn, bro. Look at this old ass nigga putting around again, bro. Oh my god, how many times the niggas wanna play a person, bro? God damn, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. God damn, buddy. Niggas sit here for hours playing the same person over and over. I just know niggas 1% gotta be at like a 50 something, bro. This shit's sad. Niggas are sad as fuck. Look at this nigga, he got right back on the spot again. Beat this nigga 4 times in a row, bro. Go ahead, press. Go ahead, press. I'm on like a 50 something, bro. The same niggas keep playing me over and over, bro. The same people. I'm playing the same people over and over, bro. The same motherfuckers, bro. God damn. Damn, take a fucking hint. Whooping the same people, bro. You're not gonna stop. Oh God, you're not gonna stop until you fucking win, bro. God damn, bro. How much ass do I need to whoop? Shit. God damn, how much ass do he got left? I done whoop, bruh. I done whoop this nigga ass so much. He shouldn't have no fucking ass left, bruh. He should be fucking assless. J Horse, I'm not talking about you, nigga. I'm talking about the fucking, that fucking play glass and this nigga, bruh. I'm talking about the other 2 niggas that keep playing me over and over, bruh. The nigga that's on the spot right now, the nigga that's up next, right there, bruh, with the fucking headband. I'm talking about him, not talking about you, bruh. I'm talking about that nigga. I beat this nigga about 4 times in a row. He keep coming back to fucking play me, bruh. I'm not talking about you. Shit is annoying, bruh. That same nigga with the headband, the fucking old head. The same person played about 5 times. I played the nigga 10 times for them. Alright, 1 second. I said, okay, 1 second. 1 second! I missed that. Imagine. Hey, welcome to Like and Sub up, though. 3 away from 1,300. I'm stuttering. Goddamn, shoot the ball. Jesus, boy, just throw the damn post hook up. You know, everybody know you can throw the fucking post hook. Come on, go ahead and go this way. Yeah. That's all, man. Guys, oh! They bailing this nigga, boy. God damn. Yeah, go ahead and go this way. Bitch. Give me that shit, nigga. Look at me locked in, too, bro. He trying his hardest. Bro, I tell you. Do. I ain't gonna lie, you gonna get this heavy contest, nigga. You ain't getting no takeover. You gonna have to work for this win, bitch. Y'all can't lie and say I don't got no good defense, bro. I be guarding, speed boosting guards all day in these fucking post scores, bro. No, good shit. Thanks for tipping to me, no homo. Nice tip. I'm 7. He greened that? That's tough. He didn't come this way. He went straight to the goal this time. Good job. Well, it might be the end of the road. I ain't gonna lie, this might be the end of the road, bro. This nigga trying so hard. Look at this nigga 5 for 9 off post-ups. It's tough. Look at him. Ooh, that's a charge. Ooh, that's a steal. GG's. Look at this nigga, bro. That nigga locked in, bro. Hey, who want the spot after this? Hey, J Horse, you want the spot, bro? I can't even fucking foul him, bro. I stole the ball from this nigga. Hey, J Horse, get ready to get the spot, bro. I'm finna VIP this dude. Who want the spot? I'm finna VIP this nigga and get off. Yeah, I'm VIP the fuck out this nigga. That's crazy. Niggas had to come around. GG's though. Hey, who want the spot? You ready to get the spot, bro? Whoever want it. I'm finna get off, bro. I've been on this bitch for like 5-6 hours on this street, bro. It was a good run though, bro. It was a nice little run for real. Smoking on that gas by the ease my mind. That shit that you get high to. Hey, what one last spot? You ready to get that bitch? I was watching Rush Hour in the next round. Nigga hopped off anyway. GG's.
Control Center for NBA 2K20.
You on the game right now, Eris? Not really. Ooh, 60. I see a 16-game win streak. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, 16 and a 9. Ooh, ooh. Which one should I get first? Which one should I get first? Ooh. The nigga was talking shit in game chat. He was talking shit to himself. Guess what? Because I had him muted. Thugging out the Nova. So you got what? Are you telling me illegal activity? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ta-da! Oh, shit, who did that? Oh, shit, run away. We got another one. Hey, whoever knew like and sub up. Say, can you play with me? You gotta ask my mama, bro. I can't play with strangers. You gotta ask my mama, can you play with me, bro? Whoever knew like and sub up. And they Mario and all, but I don't know you like that.
NBA 2K20.